This is my 4th video, so we're gonna call it day 4. Like, let's be real. I'm not perfect, but guess what I did? And I'm freaking proud of myself. I'm showing up for one, and I just did a 30-minute 2.8, like my speed on my walking treadmill was 2.8. I didn't have to stop. I wasn't completely winded, but I let my body glittering all over the place, sweating, right? We're gonna call it glitter. I am so proud of myself because the last couple days have been rough. Now let's talk about that. When I say rough, I mean like the conversation between my ears has been more negative than I would have liked it to have been. But I'm not gonna, how do I say this? With PMOS, with PCOS, I understand that our highs can be high and our lows can be low. I wasn't super low. However, I noticed there was less excitement and joy in my heart than there normally is. And so when that happens, I anchor into essential oils. That is a huge modality that I tap into, that I've been tapping into for years, because I know the science behind it, and I know that it can trigger a neurological shift that is needed. And so when I'm dipping, right, when I dip into low mood, I don't perform physically, like I don't do extra like I want to, because I just don't have that space. Because again, the conversation between my ears can get a little rough. And so this weekend, rather than working out on my walking pad, I actually did some weights and then I cleaned my house. Yeah. And that's a win, right? That is such a win, because like old Vicky would have sat on my ass and watched TV and not adulted. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I wouldn't have adulted because it was too emotionally taxing and exhausting. Like the idea, I had so much anxiety around the idea of taking action that it would dip me into inaction. And so I'm here to remind you, again, this is for my PMOS, PCOS girlies out there, is that you're not broken, okay? We can have our bad days. We can have those moments where the conversation between our ears gets really bad, but we don't have to recognize it as truth, right? Because I think sometimes we as women can get so wrapped up and it feels so heavy, like the heaviness of life can compound and we can exacerbate what's really going on. So yeah, was it like a hunky-dory weekend and I was like full of joy and laughter? No, it was hard, but I showed up anyways. I did those small shifts, right? So day 4, whatever day this is gonna go live today. I mean, you don't even know when I'm recording this, but it is Monday and it's gonna be posted on a Monday because I'm bringing you along for the ride. One thing I did want to share is that I am getting to a place where consistency gets to be a friend of mine. Like me and consistency have this relationship that's going to become symbiotic to where it's just like, it's natural. I'm getting to a point where this just becomes a natural routine. Friends, I am an emotions coach for a reason, but it didn't happen overnight. I became an essential oil expert, but it didn't happen overnight. Like, these things take time. So I'm giving the gift of that awareness to myself, and I invite you to tap into this. It doesn't happen overnight, but we get to love ourselves enough to tap into it every single day. So today, what did it look like? Today it looked like I just finished a 30-minute session on my walking pad. After I turn this off, I'm going to do my weights and I'm going to plank 3 times. And that's enough, right? So we get to habit stack that in the future, in the very near future. One thing I'm reading, well, not reading, I'm listening to the audio book, Good Energy, and it's freaking amazing, by the way. This has been out for a while. If you don't follow her, I would highly recommend, if you are on this journey of understanding your PMOS, your hormones, the insulin resistance, like all of that, and how to fuel your body with good energy, then I would recommend this book. I'm not affiliated, none of that, but this is the book. Take a picture. It is phenomenal. And so in God's Fashion, it was talking about glucose and how we can support those glucose spikes and foods that we can tap into versus other foods that are just depleted of nutrition and do us no good. So friends, today we get to choose in. We get to do one small step in the right direction and know that that's enough. Stop shitting on yourself. That conversation between your ears gets to be elevated. I'm in your corner. Don't forget to hydrate. And I'll see you beauties in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe. Of course. Okay? Love ya.